Good morning. Good morning. It's Monday morning.
A cold Monday morning here in South Charlotte. Here's Brandt Bronico. Exploring his options. Bronico turns, fires. What a wonderful goal. Brandt Bronico, are you kidding? Hey everybody, JT on this cold January morning with Lee from CLTFC FanTV, for the fans, by the fans.
Woo.
Today we are talking to our third signed player, Mr. Brandt Bronico. I love saying that last
I
name.
know. What an awesome name, man.
Yeah, what an awesome name.
I think
Kudos
I'm
to
gonna
his
change
parents.
my last name to Bronico.
Bronico, that's right. Isn't
Yeah.
that his handle?
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, a local homegrown, was a 49er, is a 49er, went to a UNCC. So yeah, we got him on the Zoom in old Studio A and had a fun conversation. He's really a great guy and he's real excited about coming back home to Charlotte. And he's also excited about, letting his fellow players know about Bojangles and other tasty treats here in the Queen City.
Yeah. I mean, that's right? So now we got to get a bus.
Yeah,
So
we talked to him about getting a bus that we could tour around the city with other players, and he can be in the front with a microphone telling the local sites and stuff. He would be the tour guide, as it were, for his fellow Charlotte FC players. Even Tepper could get on the bus too,
Yeah.
And DT, we're always open.
Always
if you want to get
open.
on the show, just ring a ding ding. Call us up.
Yeah.
Or get someone to call us up.
Somebody call us from DT's office
Somebody
already.
called us.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so I hope you enjoy this. This was fun. I
Yeah.
really can't wait to meet him in person and give him a big old hug. And yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. So CLTFC FanTV. Find us on all the socials at CLTFC FanTV. The usual: YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Twitter. All them.
Twitter.
Subscribe. Give us a like. Subscribe. I always forget which side I'm on, but somewhere in this corner.
It should be over that way. It
This
should
way.
be over here somewhere.
Over here, yeah. So subscribe to us. And Charlotte, let us know if there's anything you want us to plug, push, all that fun jazz, man. We're here for you guys, so let's do it. Charlotte FC in the house. Woo!
14 more months, Charlotte FC in the
14 more
house.
months. God, get your tickets.
Yeah, tickets are coming out soon. Get those tickets. Yeah, so I guess it's like, where do we transition from the intro to the outro?
I think that was. I feel like that
I
was.
know, so I feel like we just went to the outro. So yeah, that's the outro too.
Brandt, what it is, man?
What's up, guys? Hold on.
You tell us.
My wife's name is still on my Zoom.
That's okay, man. It's all going to be intermingled even more as you move forward, man.
I know. It's just really figuring out what's mine is hers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at him, a smart man already, man.
that's the way it works. Yeah, my number 3 thing on my list of questions or whatever is giving you my top marriage tip for when people first get married. So I'll save that for later.
That's good.
How you doing, man? Good?
Yeah, doing well. How you guys doing?
All right, man. Get all your breakfast in, your
Yeah.
eggs and all that.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Just coffee this morning.
Yeah. Are you in Chicago right
Actually,
now?
just leaving. No, I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina. My brother lives here. He went to NC State, and my parents live in Wilmington, so they drove up for the weekend as well. So just a family weekend.
Yeah, man.
Excellent. Yeah, I lived in Raleigh for 10 years, man. I love that place.
Yeah, it's
Go
not
back.
bad, but I prefer Charlotte.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good man. Good
Well,
man.
I grew up on near the Outer Banks, so it was closer to the beach for me. But
Oh, gotcha.
So-
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, man. So I appreciate you. I know I've been harassing you a little bit on Twitter, man.
No. You guys are great, man. You guys are super nice. I
We appreciate it.
Always appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just start off with some questions that were left out by Ryan, man. We like to get the more in-depth, important questions, like for instance,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
like questions about Bojangles.
Yeah. I mean, is deep dish really a pizza, right? being an ex-Chicago guy, right? You should know the answer to that, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, but no, seriously, man. So, welcome to Charlotte. We're glad to have you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to Charlotte.
Yeah, no, happy to be back, definitely.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit how that went down, right? You're out there at your bachelor party throwing down with your boys or whatever. And, you know, all of a sudden the phone rings and it's like Nick Kelly saying, hey, you know, we'd love to have you in Charlotte, you know? That's how I picture it going down.
Yeah, I remember you sending me that message.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've never been traded before. Obviously, you know, I got drafted and by the Fire. I spent the last 4 years there.
Yeah.
And it was it's a unique process, you know, getting traded and, you know, finding another club and all that.
Yeah.
But, you know, there were a couple teams interested, and, you know, obviously I would have been grateful for any opportunity that I would have received. But I was like, hey, look, like, you know, Charlotte means a lot to me. I was like, I told my agent, I said, if there's any way like we can make Charlotte happen, like, let's do that. And I'm in.
Yeah.
And, you know, he made a couple calls, and once Chicago announced the declining of my option, and after, I think it was like one of the drafts, it was like 10 drafts. So,
I know. Trust me, I'm still learning that, man.
So one of them. Then they really started to connect, and both parties came to an agreement, and couldn't be happier to be back.
Here you are, man. Look, you know, you made it now. You're on, you know, FanTV.
I'm on Charlotte FC FanTV. I mean,
that's right.
My ultimate goal. I've already achieved.
Yeah, that's it. You're gonna check that off the bucket list, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, man. So you know, if you could pick the manager for Charlotte, is there one in particular that you kind of think would be, or you know what, you could tell us what Zoran told you or who you'd be playing under, you know, possibly.
Nah, they don't know, or they're interviewing candidates still.
Yeah.
But I mean, probably Frank Lampard.
Yeah. Well, see, I watched the 2 Pints, man.
Yeah.
So you're a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, you watched the 2 Pints,
know?
so, you know, I'm much like, you know, Frank Lampard, like, he's a manager.
Yeah.
I wanted to play with him, but we didn't reach the same year.
That's right.
Against him.
Yeah, that's right. Play against him. I'm a big Spurs fan, so I'll leave
man.
There. Yeah. So rumor has it, though, I'm related to Frank. So this is a true story. My grandmother, said her cousin. It gets way down. Me and you, Brad, we're gonna take a trip back to England in the summer, man. And we can travel, and we're gonna follow this back, see if we can meet Frank.
All right, perfect. I'm down.
So apparently, grandmother's cousins, nephew, son is Harry Redknapp, and all those are related to Frank. So yeah, somewhere down the line, I've got some land parts.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But yeah, so we'll go back to England, man. We'll do that for sure. So. And take care of that. So, and then some other questions, you know, it's like, obviously being a 49er, right? And now they got the football team.
Niners.
Yeah, right. So now they got the football team. Some people ask, are you going to become a season ticket holder? And then if
season
so, would you
ticket
like
holder?
to go in there for a tailgate? Sorry?
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to become a season ticket holder. I'll definitely be at the soccer games there.
Yeah, right.
I mean, football is probably like, well, I'll save it for one of the other questions, but I'd love to become a season ticket holder, and if we could get a bunch of Charlotte FC and Charlotte 49er supporters out there, I'll definitely be out there tailgating with them and with everybody. Would love to meet everybody.
Just raise hell, man. You know, here we are.
Yeah, that's what I'm most interested in, bringing the culture and everything, and the idea that Charlotte FC is a brand new team, the idea that we're creating the culture now, and I'm looking most forward to the tailgates and stuff like that, and just the whole
game.
The tailgates before the game.
Before the game,
nonetheless. I just love the whole mixing of, like, you know, Southern football style with soccer and all
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely. Culture is so important, and the support.
Yeah, so do you think you're going to have to be like a Charlotte ambassador to your fellow teammates, you know, showing them, you know, how to order from Bojangles and how to do different things? I mean, it's the interesting thing. You're coming here, but, you know, you've got Sergio coming from Spain and Riley's coming from wherever, but, you know, the chances of someone even being from this area is really slight, let alone American. So you're going to be like the person that has to show everybody and explain to everybody things about Charlotte and and taking them out. How do you feel about
it'd be a privilege, to be an ambassador of Charlotte. I mean, like I said, I love Charlotte, and I really wanted to be back, and I'm so happy that I am back. And I know how it is for like guys that aren't familiar with the area or even from overseas. And I mean, even going to Chicago, I've never been to Chicago before I got drafted, so somebody had to teach me the ropes there. So yeah, I'd be more than happy to show the guys all the cool spots and all the great food in Charlotte.
Man, what we should do is rent a school bus and we just drive around.
That's what we should do. Just one day,
right.
everybody. Be like,
and you can be the guy at the front.
I mean, need to get to.
You can be the guy at the front with the microphone, facing all the players in the back.
Right.
If you look to your left.
Yeah, I'll drive.
Yeah.
I gotta
okay, perfect. Yeah.
We got this all figured out, man. We got a big plan for you, buddy.
You guys just did half the work, so we're good.
There you go. Yeah. So, with it being a whole nother year, how do you? But you're coming here. That's an interesting thing to be like planning. That I'm going to buy a house or something in the future, but that's not for another year. How do you manage? I know you don't know where you're going, and we won't really talk about that too much, but the idea that you're going to be here, but you still have another year until you're here. How do you manage that with the wife and thinking about where you might live and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's a lot of moving parts. I mean, but it's exciting though. I really wish, Charlotte would have been in the league this year, but I understand with the virus and everything. And I think they probably did the right thing moving it back just so we can have everybody in 2022 at the stadium together and have that inclusive culture that we just spoke about. But yeah, it's kind of tough, it's just like, all right, I don't know where I'm going to be or what I'm going to do. Let's just go to Charlotte and hang out with a couple people, and we'll just wait around and see what happens. So just kind of enjoying our time, enjoying the experience, and just happy to be back and can't wait for 2022.
Do you think you're gonna, are you thinking about like what area, be that you're a 49er, like I'd rather be more up north, or you want to live downtown or the south end? You want to be where the action is?
We're looking all over, honestly. Just kind of seeing all the parts of Charlotte. And honestly, like I'm kind of open to all of them, like Noda, Plaza Midwood, South Charlotte, North Charlotte. Like I've seen a lot of beautiful places in all those areas. So wherever we can find a good deal in a hot housing market is
Charlotte is a whole
reside.
market, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So how long have you been gone from Charlotte? Like 3 or 4 years, or?
Oh man, yeah. So I proposed to my wife at Romare Berden Park last December, or 2019 December. And that was the first time since 2017. So yeah, a couple years since I've been back. And a lot has changed, like a lot more construction, a lot of new places. I mean, it's booming for sure.
Well, it's funny, yeah, because we try to go film in front of the stadium a couple times, here and there, and we just went down on Saturday, and just seeing the buildings, just in 6 months, how much this one building is now. It's got its facade, and every time we go down there's a new, 100 story condo building, and there's your new Whole Foods and everything. So I think once the team gets going, it's going to be great, just with all the new stuff down there. And
absolutely.
They got the whole bit like newly minted, but there is so much stuff around there that's brand new around the stadium. So I can't wait. It's gonna be a blast.
Oh, so exciting! Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
So let me give you my marriage tip, be it that you brought up proposing. So this is what I tell everyone when they first get married. This guy's been divorced once and married, so don't even pay attention to him. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. No, this is the most important thing. This is not even about the interview. This is just to help a fellow man out. Okay.
All right.
So basically, this is it. Unless there's going to be physical harm to you or to your wife or to someone in your immediate area that you care about, always say yes to whatever she wants. Always say yes.
That's it. That is a very good tip.
The sooner you say yes, the sooner you can do whatever she needs done or whatever, and the sooner you can go back to doing what you need.
Gotcha.
So unless it's going to physically harm you or her, yes. Yes, honey, whatever, just say yes, and then go back to doing whatever you.
I got to turn into a yes man.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I mean, I tell people, it doesn't matter if you live together. It doesn't matter how long you dated. Once you put the ring on the finger, it changes, bud. It's a different story, man. So yes, you have to become a yes man.
Very true. That is very true.
Yeah. You weren't expecting that
In the first year. Now, as you get older, this first year, man, you got to solidify that yes.
A lot of yeses.
All right.
That's
I'm just
for
going to
sure.
bite my tongue, but yes, right, whatever. So, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you feeling all right, Brant? Man, you need to take
I'm
a minute
feeling,
there.
I'm feeling good. No.
Yeah,
This
just
is
don't
fun.
show this part to your wife, though. Don't let her see this part of the interview.
Right.
Yeah, I just thought not to watch this part.
Yeah, man. So back to some of these questions, man. You know, the big thing is, you know, there's been these rumors with Messi coming to the MLS and all this, right, with Suarez and all that. You know, somebody asked, like, when Charlotte gets Messi, you know, what is one thing that you were looking to get from him on the practice ground? You know, so basically while you're out there rubbing elbows with him or whatnot, right?
Oh man, probably everything. You know, I mean, the guy just can do no wrong on the field.
I know. I think he got his first card this weekend.
I like how he, but I think one thing in particular is just how he, like his little quick body feints and then his change of direction, because he just glides by defenders, making it seem like it's so easy. And it's not that easy when you're actually out there doing it. So
Right.
maybe talk to him and take that.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, how do you? Yeah, you're right, because he's moving
Well, he's a
forward.
small fellow anyway.
Yeah, but he's constantly moving forward while at the same time his body's kind
Yeah,
of
exactly.
That's the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, man, we always ask on here, right? You know, the Ronaldo versus Messi. You know, do you have a preference in one over the other?
Oh man, I appreciate both players, but I just because I'm a shorter guy, so being a shorter guy, I'm partial to Messi,
Okay.
just because that has its disadvantages and advantages at times. So if I had to pick one, I would definitely say Messi, but obviously both of them probably some of the greatest players, if not the greatest players of all time.
Yeah, they're very good. And, I think I could take them on the Xbox for sure, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. You play on the Xbox or anything?
So I do have a PS4. I'm not a huge gamer, but I do like FIFA. So if I'm playing, I'm playing FIFA, but I don't play it too frequently.
Do you play as the Chicago Fire? Do you play as yourself and stuff?
I actually play as Chelsea, just because I've always played as Chelsea.
The worst interview ever, man. All this Chelsea talk. We try to cut that.
Well, see,
out.
that's our whole thing. He moved over here from England when he was 17, so he's deep in the soccer game. I grew up in North Carolina, so it wasn't until the last 5 years where you could see the Premier League all the time on TV that I'm finally starting to get into it. But y'all are talking about managers, and I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, that's okay. I'm the representative of the new fan for Charlotte FC in soccer and MLS, so I take that.
That's all good. It's always fun to learn.
I wonder though, from seeing the fans in Chicago and everything, as we're trying to build our culture here, do you have any tips for new fans that really don't know much about MLS or anything, just to tell them, about the game itself?
I think you just got to be
special cheers or anything that you're like, man, they really did this well, or I don't know.
Soccer's it's a long game, so you just got to be patient with the game and the flow of the game, and honestly just appreciate the flow of the game, because it's not like some of these American sports like NBA or football where you have timeouts and it's one play after another and you can design your own plays. It's just a continuous flow, and I know with the guys that are building the roster and building the club, I know we'll have an exciting game plan. I know we'll play good soccer, good football, however you want to describe it. But you just kind of gotta be patient with the game and flow. I like to say flow, don't force. So just go with the flow and be patient with it.
I like it.
Everything usually works out.
A new motto for Charlotte.
Yeah, there you go.
Flow, don't force.
Flow, don't force.
We're gonna push that for you, man.
I'm gonna bring up, when I edit this, I'm gonna bring up some Beastie Boys, the whole slow and low. I'm gonna put that in the background. Oh shit! We could rhyme Brandt Bronico with it. Slow and low, let yourself go. You all know it's Bronico.
Oh man, there it is.
There it
I
is,
like
man,
it.
right there, man.
It's done.
Well, how important is it? Because we were talking to Jalen Lindsay, he plays for Sporting KC, and he's a local Charlotte kid. I call him a kid. But how important is it, the interactions with the fans and stuff, and to have the fan support and the social media and all that kind of stuff as a player?
I think it's so important. Like for me, I think the supporters do so much. Playing this year without Chicago Fire supporters, I mean, it was tough. You know, you lose literally almost the whole environment, and it's just like, you know, you get the extra push from the supporters. You get that energy. You know, you get so much because the supporters care so much about the team as the players, and it's like, man, like we need the supporters in here. Like this is it was tough, but I think it's so important, and to kind of like we were talking about earlier, to kind of create that culture between the players and the supporters as building one club. Like we're all one. I think that is extremely important as well. The more you have on one team, you know, the more chance you're going to win, and everybody will be happier when you win. So that's like,
no losses here, man.
You know,
I think
right now supporters, the players, and the club, everybody needs to be one, and then we can all push for success and achievement and MLS Cups and US Open Cups and Community Shield, all of it.
All of it.
Our supporters.
No, that's right. That's right. But I mean, like Tepper, he's got that drive to really want to succeed, right?
Yeah, he does.
I don't know if you saw his interview when they announced the team or whatnot, but how he called out Atlanta, right? And I mean, he kind of just put his mark in the ground right then and said, you know, that's it, right? So it's either gonna eat crow or we're gonna, you know, take off and win it all, man.
Well, it's so funny too with him owning the Panthers as well. You know, talk smack to the Falcons and to Atlanta FC or whatever, Atlanta United, whatever they're called.
Yeah, Atlanta United.
It's funny, yeah, for sure. I like the rivalries. You building those rivalries.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we all hate Atlanta. You know? So it doesn't matter, right? It's kind of like that State Carolina or Duke Carolina, right? But going back to being over in Chicago and the fans and everything, I just want to say after it was announced that you were coming to Charlotte, man, the outpouring from all the forums that I'm on, from the Chicago fans was saying, you know, how much they're gonna miss you, how much of a great player you were, and all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to let you know that you're going to be missed in Chicago by 99% of the fans, it seems like.
Yeah, no, they were great. I developed a lot of strong and great relationships and friendships in Chicago, and I'll definitely miss them for sure, right. You know. But I'm excited to build new relationships in Charlotte and get to know you guys more, and the rest of the supporter base. You know, it means a lot to me, and I like to build those connections. Like I said, so we can all be one, and we can push the team to be the best it can be.
Nice.
There you go.
One flow on our bus.
I know.
Keep on envisioning our bus going around. I love it.
Yeah, I mean,
the Bronico One Flow.
Bronico One Flow.
Yeah,
man.
I like it.
I gotta say, your last name is awesome, man.
Yeah, your parents. Give your parents some props, man. Your name is badass. We love
I'll let them know for sure.
I don't know if you ever saw that little news thing I did when you were announced and everything, but I just had so much fun saying Bronico.
Man, yeah, those things are funny, guys. I gotta give it to you. Those are funny.
That's all JT there, man. But that kind of comes back to one of the other questions we have, you know, with the name, you know, Bronny Bro, right? You know, all the frat houses are like, look, man, you got to come pledge with us, you know?
No, they didn't. I'm not as surprised as you are, but no.
Yeah.
Actually, was not.
Obviously, they didn't have any cool frat houses at that time. Then that's on them. We'll mark that up. We're gonna have to go talk to the UNC.
No, that's okay. I had a lot of buddies in Alpha Sig at Charlotte, so you know, I kind of meandered my way in there without actually being.
That's the way to do it. Yeah. That's what I did when I was at Carolina. I was friends, you know, we had friends that were in the frats, and we would just go enjoy their parties and all that stuff. But we didn't ever pledge or have to pay dues or whatever.
That's it. So, man, 2019 for the Fire, dude, 100% passing accuracy. That's like almost impossible, right? Because you can. That's awesome. That's a good stat you got there, man. So I'm assuming it was more than 10 passes, right?
Maybe 9.5. I had.
9.5. Yeah,
No,
that was the one.
Yeah, I was as surprised as you were when I saw it. So
Yeah. Oh, I read it and I had to look it up in 2 places.
I was like, wow, that's pretty good.
That's because you played quite a bit that season too. So
Yeah, maybe like 28 starts or something, 26 starts.
Yeah, so that's pretty impressive, man. I hear you. And then obviously your senior year in UNC Charlotte, right? You was like Conference USA player. Like you just took it all.
Just balling out, yeah.
Screw all them people over there, man. Give it all to me, right? I am Brona, bro.
I am Brona, bro.
Credit to my teammates though. They definitely helped me achieve that. Obviously, you know, it's not a one-man team and it's not a one-man sport. You need your teammates around you, and they helped me push to be the best that I could be that season. So credit to them.
How is MLS, like the style of the game, different from the Premier League and stuff from the way you see it?
So it's actually kind of unique. I feel like in the Premier League, you know, it's very direct, but each team is kind of direct. Like they can pivot whenever, but in the MLS, you know, you do have some like teams that possess, you have some teams that really focus on defensive pressure. You have teams that really want to like press you. And you have teams that are direct. So I think the variety of play in the MLS is a little different than the Premier League. The Premier League, obviously, you know, you have like some of the best players in the world, but I feel like that game, the Premier League game, is more direct, and the MLS game, you know, you get like all sorts of different styles of play.
So who do you think is going to win the Premier League this year?
Oh man. I was doing a podcast like a month ago or 2 months ago. I was like, oh, Chelsea's gotta win.
Yeah, I listened to it. That was with Patrick and them, right?
That's right. But
you apparently you were way off, buddy.
Oh man, it's been bad since then. I shouldn't have said anything. I mean, it looks like United, but you know, as much as I dislike the Spurs, I think they have a decent chance as well. And then obviously, Man City.
Could you say that again? The recording was messing up.
And obviously, you know, Man City, you can never count Liverpool out.
Man
so
City.
I'm sure it'll be an exciting title race. And Man United.
I know for the longest time though, right? It's been like some team would just run off with it. One
Yeah,
or two teams.
yeah,
And this
exactly.
team's like the top 8 of just.
This one's like literally anybody could take it.
Yeah.
So it makes
I
it.
mean, even Aston
definitely
Villa's in there, which is
exactly. So it's exciting.
They have like a seagull on their crest.
Aston Villa.
Is that who has a seagull?
Brighton.
That's Brighton.
Well, I mean, Aston Villa's got John Terry though, right? That's a Chelsea connection.
I know, and like he's taking them to the top. I think they got Ross Barkley on loan as well from Chelsea.
Yeah.
So
look at him, man. It's Chelsea B team almost.
Yeah, seriously. Chelsea too.
So you can pull for them and be like, yes, Chelsea won it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Perfect. So yeah. So do you have any other questions, man, or anything?
I really don't have any other questions, but we definitely want to get you back on, you know, because that's the other thing. We started this fan TV stuff, and it's like,
we got 14 more months.
14
2
more
years
months.
of no soccer, man.
2 years of no soccer.
That's
and
tough.
So, you know, talking to some of our fellow content creators, you know, they're doing all soccer, so they have all sorts of stuff to talk about.
Right.
We're just concentrate on Charlotte FC, and we can't wait till when the actual soccer starts, and we'll have actual fans, you know, to be at the games and stuff. But when it gets closer to that time, we want to get you back on and talk real quick.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, start planning the bus trip and figure out how we're going to do that and make sure everyone's getting on board.
Yeah,
I guess
for
we have to
sure.
go with the Charlotte FC colors, man. We'll start putting that together, and we'll just scoop you up once you figure out which part of town you're living in.
Yeah,
that sounds good.
Jump point. Yeah. So anything you'd like to say to the fans, man, before we let you go and enjoy your rest of your day with your family?
Oh man, just, you know, how excited I am to meet everybody, how excited I am to be back in Charlotte, be part of something great. You know, I can't stress or express how important the supporters are, and how important the culture is for a club. And I'm excited to build that culture with everybody, and especially with you two guys. And I can't wait for 2022. So I already love you guys.
Hey, we love you too.
Yeah.
Virtual hug.
Virtual
I always
hug.
get screwed up.
You're not the hugger. I'm a big hugger. That also proves I'm from the South too. But
Yeah,
I'm a big hugger.
it's just a Southern thing. Hugging's just like
once this pandemic is over.
Yeah.
I was telling Sergio in Spain, you know, they kiss on the cheeks. I was like, we're not getting that deep, Sergio. But we will hug. We'll hug
for sure.
I got a big hug waiting for you, buddy. But yeah, we're
I
so
have a question. So one of the questions that you sent me, I was trying to figure it out. is a hot dog a sandwich? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I was talking to my wife. I was like, is a hot dog a sandwich? I was like, look at this question that
I say no. I say it's its own thing and its own world.
I said the same thing. My wife said yes, but I said it's its own thing. A hot dog is just a hot dog. You know, you can't. I don't think you can put it in the sandwich category.
Well, you can. We call them Ghetto Dogs, right? You just get a piece of bread, fold it over, man. That's a sandwich, right?
I don't know about Ghetto Dogs. All I'm saying is, if the bun is connected, if it's piece of bread.
That was my argument as well. The bun's connected, so it can't be a sandwich.
If it was cut,
it's got to be two slices.
2 pieces of bread.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that one.
This makes this whole interview worth it. Because I'm all for that.
I'm just glad we figured that question out. That was the most important one.
You're all right, Bronico. I like you, man. You're all right.
Hey, there we go.
We stopped the argument earlier. The family, man. You should just say yes. Apparently, right?
Nice.
Just say yes.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Get down to Glenwood South and Raleigh. Go to Armadillo Grill. Get some of those tacos at Armadillo Grill. It's so good.
All right, I'll go check it out today then.
I'm serious. They're right there. They make the tortillas fresh. They're so good. And you fill out the little thing. Go to Armadillo
Grill. I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna go check it out.
It's the bomb.
I'll tweet it at you guys.
Yeah,
for sure.
Hopefully it's open. So
yeah, I think it would be because they have a lot of outdoor seating. So
okay, cool.
It should be fine.
I'll go check it out today.
Hoodie, man,
yeah. Well, thank you so much, man. We'll talk to you before the season starts. But yeah, have a great rest of the year and the rest of the day. And congratulations on your marriage.
Thank you guys.
The best thing you ever could have done.
Thank you. Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. It's a pleasure to meet you guys, and I'm excited about developing this relationship. And
I look forward to the hug.
Bronico.
Bronico.
Hold on, listen. Go back to your Beastie Boys thing you did.
Oh God. Slow and low, let yourself go. You all know it's Bronico.
There it is again.
And then the next beat comes in. Let yourself go.
Yeah, man. We're gonna push that. That's gonna be our chance.
That's good. That's good.
I like it.
I love it. I love it.
Sweet. All right, we'll talk to you later, man.
All right. Pleasure talking to you guys. See you guys.
Take care, man. Yeah. Awesome.
Fun.
That was good.
Yeah.
Welcome to Charlotte FC, Brandt, and welcome home, Bronico.